Hi everyone, welcome to Tara's Take. Happy Mass Monday. So we are going to play with some papers today and we're going to make this little guy here. It's super easy but cute for our junk journals. It has two pockets. You could put a third, I guess, if you wanted to. You could probably even put one on the back and make it a floating. You could do one on the front, you know, whatever you want. I kind of liked it like this. I made it so I could tuck it in. This is done on thinner paper. I have one piece of thinner paper. I think I'm going to like it better on a little thicker paper. So I have coffee dyed the back of some scrapbook papers that I like. And I'm going to make some out of this. They're pretty, you know, I don't want to say random, but they're kind of paper that you could use in like any vintagey project pretty much. So that way they'll be ready for me to put into journals. I have some paper set aside. I'm going to make some more of these circles because I like them as a closure. I think they're cute and they come from this same kit. So not this kit, this kit. So they'll match, you know, if I see a butterfly on it or whatever. So let's get started. I'm going to do the first one with this thinner paper. Okay, and you can make these as wide or as narrow as you want. And we're going to be doing the whole thing out of one sheet of paper. So like you've got your one strip that you're going to make as your main piece, and then you're going to use the others for your pockets. And like I said, if you wanted to do an addition, we could probably do like an addition of flip out type of thing on here. I don't know. I hadn't thought about that, but we could. So I'm going to make sure mine is, you know, my pages and my journals are usually 5.5 across. Okay. So I like to keep everything at 5 inches and below. So I'm probably going to do a cut at about right. No, I don't want to cut right there. I'm going to save that bicycle. So let's see. Let me go here. Yeah, let's see. Was I doing that at, wait a minute, 4? Yeah, let's do it here. This one right here, about this width. Now let's do it at the 8. I'll do it at 4.5. Yeah. So you're just going to cut straight up. As straight as I can cut. You know me, I'm probably not cutting this all that straight. Okay. Not too bad. Doesn't look too bad. When I fold it is when you'll see. So I'm going to put it upside down. Okay, so this part is the bottom of the page. So when I fold it up, it'll be right side up. And I'm going to put, let's see how I want to do this. I want to make sure that I have a good space for my 2 pockets, and then also make sure that it's coming down enough, you know, to have a nice little front there. So I'm going to use this edge. I think would probably be the safer edge for me to use, even though it's torn, because I had it folded pretty evenly. And what you're going to need today for our project, if you want to join in, is some papers. You're going to need some glue, a bone folder, or your scissor handles. You're going to need some scissors and stuff to decorate with, okay? And if you want to do closures, you might want to do, like I did this one, and I used a just a strip of paper, and on the inside I used a brad, and then I covered it with the other side of that paper. So you could do that as well. I don't know if I'll make any of them like that, but this one was easier because it's just a glue on here and you just slip it in and out, you know, easy peasy. But they're cute, and I think once they're I haven't decorated any of them yet, but I think once I do, I'll like them. So I'm going to trim this kind of rough edge off of here where I tore this, and then even this out. I hope. Okay, so there you go. Now you just open it up, and now on this piece we can use a couple pieces of this for our pockets. So I'm going to go ahead, and I like to use a little frame. You could bring it so that it's all the way to the edge. It's completely up to the person making the piece. I'm just going to go ahead and frame it a little bit. Looks like my paper is... Am I using the right edge? Maybe not. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so So I'm just going to cut along this edge. The reason I didn't use the other end to do the pockets is because it's the bicycle, and I really didn't want to cut the bicycle apart. I'll use it for something else. You can also back this with some book page. I coffee dyed mine, but you could put book page on here to give the, if you have a white background, you know. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this side. I do believe I like it a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, these are really easy, but cute. I think I saw somebody do them before, like a long time ago. Don't remember who. Could have been maybe Paper Terrace. It's been so long since I've watched it that I'm not sure now. Okay. And I'm just doubling this up so that the paper, because this paper is really thin, and my corner, see, it's not wanting to cut. My corner thingy is, let's say, getting kind of dull. I probably should use some tin foil on it and sharpen it up, but I haven't. Yeah, it's, oh, I don't think it's taken in. That second piece is the problem. Let's try it this way. Maybe I can get it to go in. That's funny. There we go. There we go. So when the paper is super thin, you want to grab a second piece of paper underneath, and then your cutter will, come on, if you can keep it together, then your cutter will do a better job. The little corner thingy. I definitely have used this one for, gosh, 1.5 years now without sharpening it. So, okay, so there's one. And you don't have to make corners like that, rounded corners, of course. I just like that look. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the top part for the other pocket. I might use her in the picture, I guess, maybe. If I can do it without killing the bike. I'm just trying to salvage that bike. I don't know that I'm going to be able to, though. I might get the handles in it. So, yep, it kind of looks like I'm going to end up with the handles in there. I should just use this as my guide, though, because that way I'm not making it bigger than the other one. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to get the corner of that handle. I can see it. Oh, well, I tried. I tried. Okay. All right. And then I'll do again. Okay. And I think I put together like 6 pieces of paper. I've told you guys how I try not to make a ton of stuff. We're going to have a decorating day together because I have not decorated my stuff in a minute now. Like my ephemera that I've made. I'm just looking for my piece of cardboard I usually use, and I'm not seeing it. Where'd you go? Did I get rid of it? I might have. I was cleaning drawers out. Shucks. Here, I'll use one of these little thingies. I just want to distress the paper. Let's see. I want to put a little bit of distress on here. Yeah, so what was I saying before I went off about the cardboard? Oh, yeah, got tons. I mean, the box is now so full that I am not able to, like, push anything down anymore. So So that might be like just a random video that I put on another day. It might not even be our normal Wednesday and Friday video. I may just throw up a Saturday video or something and hang out with you guys if you want. I wish I could do a better live. I really enjoyed our last one, but it was so, like, the picture was so sketchy and slow, and yeah, and it was sideways, and I think that was my fault because of the way I didn't know how to do my camera yet. I'm pretty sure now I could fix the sideways thing, but I don't know if it would be a good, like, if everything would be jerky because it wasn't keeping up with me, you know, which is what happened the last time. So that's why I haven't done it. I really like that, to just sit and craft with you guys and chit chat, for real chit chat. Okay. Now at this point, you can also round off. That's not going to do it. I don't even know why I'm trying. Because I'm stubborn. I got to try. I'll just cut it. You can round these off as well. I like that. I always usually do round stuff off. I need to get me another one of those that has like the... That one's really bad. I didn't cut that one good at all. Okay. I need to get a new one, not this shape, but a new one with different shapes, because they have different ones. They're fun. And that would be kind of a different way for me to do some of them, you know. Since I do like my corners to look a little bit more finished off, I'll say. So anyway, these are not difficult, as you can see. I'm sorry I'm taking time to do the distressing, but if I don't, then I'll be later. It'll be harder to do it. I just thought get it done now, at least on the inside where I'm going to glue stuff down. And but yeah, you kind of get the point. These are super easy. They're one of those, you know, I think most of our paper projects, a lot of the fun ones are just really easy things to do. And there we go. And we want to do this line here, of course. Okay. Kind of messed that one up, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, and so let's get my glue. My glue actually feels like it might work today, which is kind of surprising because it's pretty cold. We had a big rain yesterday, huge rain here. It came up from Mexico, and yeah, Cordy had to even come home. They called it. They said, you know what, you guys can't do your work with it raining as hard as it is. We're calling it. Come on back in. So he came home, and I ended up doing all of my weekend chores, like my laundry, going shopping. And then after I went shopping, I went over to the church, and I helped the youth pastor, or the children's pastor, and her sons with filling bags and making, like, putting together all these little toys and stuff. Not toys, but like little grab bag type fillers, because we're planning to have over 600 kids tomorrow for Christmas Eve, and we've got all those gifts wrapped. The whole kids room is like filled at the back with presents for the different age groups. And that was when I went and wrapped a couple weeks ago with them. Yeah, so very cool. It's gonna be awesome. We're all so excited and can't wait. Okay, and so yeah, I had a really nice time. I sat and chatted with their the pastor's 13-year-old. He's an awesome kid. I've missed working with the youth. And oh, I like this one. Sitting there talking with him yesterday was such a blessing. I don't know if you guys enjoy that, but I love youth, and I love the elderly. Okay, so that, and I guess I am now an elderly, but I mean like people who are my senior, and I always have, even when I was a kid. And so I love hanging out and just really getting to minister to and bless kids that are in their teens. And like, I just think it's the best experience ever. I always have. And a lot of people don't, but I love them. They're such a blessing. And when you get to sit and talk to them about life's lessons and teach them, and you know, it's fulfilling. It's such a good feeling to share wisdom with the youth. It really is, because they really truly are the future of our country, and knowing that you're filling them with wisdom from God is a wonderful. I'm just trying to see. I want to make sure where I want this before I put the glue on. And I don't want this to run down. Oh, I hear a dog whimpering. Hold on, you guys. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I went outside to check and I didn't see anything, but I definitely heard a dog crying. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, you know what? That part will probably be glued down, so I don't think I'm really going to worry, because I'll be gluing these in myself. I'm not going to be having them as a floater, but they would be able to be used in that way. So if you are going to use them as a floater, make sure you distress the back. So yeah, I ran outside and there wasn't anything out there. It's like, okay, what in the heck? Now I could round this off as well, but I think I'll leave it. It's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. So yeah, so anyway, I had a really nice visit with their oldest son. They have 3 sons, and they're like 13 and under, you know, 13, I believe it's 11 and 9, and they're just really, really good kids. Yeah, we had fun, so it was nice to visit with them. And he talked about his gaming, and I told him all about my son's gaming, and, you know, because Joey was a big-time gamer and still loves, he's still very, very good. Even in his 30s, he's still a gamer. So I don't think he'll probably ever not love games. That was something that he always did. So anyway, but he's a really good kid, and yeah, I had a good time, and I love helping at the church. It's such a blessing. So we have this map paper, which I think is super pretty. Now we could make this smaller if we wanted. We don't have to make it quite as wide. So you could do a skinny one and then just have small pockets in there. I think I kind of like that size, so I'm going to probably stick with that for mine. But like I said, you can do them bigger or smaller. If you did a really big one, you could have it as a floater and put it in like sideways. I'm sure it would work like that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my papers down, and then I will work with them. And you just got to kind of gauge what you want on the front and the outside of it, you know. So I think I'm going to make sure this card is on there. That'll be cute. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It probably won't show as much on the top as this clock would. Yeah, maybe I'll do the clock side instead. And maybe I'll cut the card to make it a pocket, so it's on the inside, so it still shows that. How crooked am I on that? Not too bad. So I'm back to my other gun. I'm taking the other one back, the blue turquoise pretty one. Oh my gosh, you guys, it just did not work. If I put that too big, it's gonna, yeah, I'm still gonna have to cut the tail off of the kitty. You know what I could do is just bring this over a little bit on this edge, trim some of this off so that I could get this part in there. Might still be too wide. Sorry, zebra. I cut him in half. But it still gives me plenty to use for my pockets, and I'll have some for my scrap my scraps bag. But yeah, I went back to my other glue gun. Gotta tell you, that one I bought was a real disappointment. It's cute, but honestly, unless you really want to struggle with pressing that lever and getting that glue to come out, I would not buy that glue gun. Honestly, it wasn't good. Okay, sorry, bumped the phone. This one doesn't matter because it's all kinds of collaging. I'm getting geared up to start another DigiKit. The December, let's see, today is still December. It's the freebie for the month of December for the members only platinum. So just in case you liked it and wanted to get that for free, that is going to be that's the freebie this month for you guys. And then I think what I might do, I'm going to try to do is every month the new kit that comes out will be, like, try to do a kit a month and make it so that that's the freebie for the platinum members. So we'll see. We'll see if I can work that out. I can usually get the kits done within a 2-week period or so. Okay, so I'm going to start with that first piece because I've got them in order like that on my sidebar here. Okay, so I'm putting it upside down, okay, because I want it to be right side up since it's a map. Did I do that wrong? No, that's right. I guess it really does not matter on this because it's kind of all over the place, but I think I don't know, I think it kind of matters on this one. So we're going to go right there, using the side as my navigator. I'm going to go a little bit higher. Yeah, okay. I'm not measuring this, so I have no idea. I think I'm going up about 4 inches. Let me see. It's about 4.5 inches when I'm done folding it down. I make sure that the top part has a little gap here. It doesn't necessarily need it because my pockets aren't going all the way up, but it's going to give me a little more room to maneuver, and it's also going to give me a little more room to decorate the front, so that's why I was more focused on that. And since this paper is thicker, I can just go ahead and get everybody rounded off. I think this time I will do this inside part. I'm going to try and do it like Tina does it and do my little, she does the, what does she call that? What's it called when you process, assembly line. There we go. I got the dragonfly right in the right spot. That's cool. I got coffee right there, I think. And then I'll cut the pockets down after this. I don't think I've ever done the assembly style thing very much. I don't recall doing it. So maybe it'll help me get things done a little quicker. It's possible, right? And I'm just trying to use, because for me, except for on that one, the whole side is like my edge. Did I do this one wrong? Oh, no, that's right. It's all... Oh, I did. Shucks. You know what? We're going to use this piece and cut again. We're just going to cut this one again. I did it wrong. I thought I was on the right direction, but I wasn't. Let's see. Okay, this is the edge. Yeah. I still have plenty for my pockets, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so this is the right way up. There. I really cut that crooked. Look at that. But it's okay. It's okay. That's what scissors are for. Or measuring, you know, you could always be, you know, good at measuring and using your cutter and stuff. All my, you know, I think when I have a bigger area and I have tables around me where I can just like pull stuff to me, but everything I have is on my shelf over there, or it's stuck underneath my desk behind everything. It's just, this is crooked. I just can't get it straight. This is not easy for me, to be honest with you. That's what I was saying the other day. I understand Tina having everything like right in front of her, because sometimes when you're doing the video, it's just really hard to have to jump up and grab tools or grab papers, or, you know, it's not easy. Unless you're like a really good you're really good about editing your videos and stuff like that, I guess it would be easier. But since I'm not, and we all know it, I don't even pretend to be. I could be, but I'll be honest, I just don't feel like I'd have the time. I really don't. Just the way my life is, I don't feel like I have the time to edit like some people do. I think they're awesome. I think it's amazing. But yeah, I will probably never be a person who does that. Once in a great while when I absolutely have to. Okay. Let's see this one. Yeah. Okay. And you guys are always very kind to let me know that you're glad. The ones of you who are with me all the time say that you don't want me to edit. You want it to be straight through project beginning to end. So it works out. We're all in agreement. This one was cut pretty straight. Check that out. Barely messed this one up at all. Made up for that last one. There we go. Yeah, so we're having, oh, I haven't told you guys, I guess I haven't told you about the Crowder concert. I think I mentioned it, though, later in this week's videos. I'm pretty sure I did. But I'll tell you now, and then if you hear it again, it'll be okay, right? So Crowder was awesome in live. They're great. They're just great. The only bummer part was nobody really, I think the whole church kind of felt this way. Nobody realized it was like a Christmas concert. Everybody thought that he was going to play his regular songs, and he played a lot of Christmas songs. And a lot of them were originals, which were very fun, because he is a great songwriter. But everybody was just kind of bummed because everyone has like their, not everyone was bummed, but some people were bummed because they have like their favorite songs by him, and we didn't hear them. We heard at the end he did 3 of his regular music that you would hear on the radio. But other than that, it was all Christmas. And so, yeah, but other than that, it was absolutely wonderful. And then next time they're going to have Danny Gorky is coming. I think it's Danny, right? Yeah. And that's going to be amazing too. I doubt we'll probably go to that one. We went to this one because it was gifted to us to go by our friends. We're, like I told you guys before, we're really not go out and spend a bunch of money and do concerts. Yeah, it's kind of not our thing. So going was a real treat because that's not something we would normally pay to do for ourselves. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to do. Okay, so let's cut down some pockets. This is going to be pocket time. Okay, let's see. I think I'll do them like I did last time. Just do the fold over here. Okay. I don't want to fold the whole piece because I may want to use it somewhere else. So I'm going to do it like that. And I'm thinking, oh, what's this piece? I know. Wait, was it this piece? For real? Oh, I guess I did do that one. No, it's that. seems really wide. Why is that not feeling right? Yeah, guys, I know. It's this one, right? It must be. Okay. Got myself all jacked up. Not difficult to do, by the way. Confused myself. If I don't pay attention to how I'm doing something, then when I go to do the other side, I'm like, wait, what did I do? Okay. So we're going to go this way. It's going to be kind of a wider, unless I wanted to do, I could do, yeah, I think I'll try this. We're going to do a little fold in and make the pocket a little looser, a little more big. A little more big. That sounds really proper English, doesn't it? No, it does not. I am aware. It's okay. But these are approximately the same size. Yeah, pretty close, pretty close. So what I was thinking was, I'm sure you all know what I'm thinking already before I even say it, but so I'm going to fold this in ever so slightly. Okay, that's a little crooked. I went off. I haven't tried doing this, so we'll see how it goes on this. It might make it a little too thick inside, but I seriously doubt it. And I love it when pockets have some room, you know. Oh, that's still really close. Jeez, I guess I could go in a little further on that. I'll do this side because it's a little narrower. There we go. So about half an inch on each side is what I'm doing. Then we'll bring the bottom up. Wait, gotta make sure I'm on the bottom. Which side's up? Okay, this side. I'm doing about the same on that part. And then we're just gonna miter that corner off right across there. Okay. Now let's make sure I fold this correctly. So yeah, about the same. I just don't want to overfold or underfold here. I want it close to the same. Tiny bit off, but not enough to write home about. We're good. Fold it up again. You could fold one of them smaller and make the pocket smaller if you wanted, you know, however you want, just to make it look different. It's totally up to you, just like with everything we do. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and glue these little babies in, and of course my bottle is jammed up. There we go. There you go. So Courtney had told me I could order stuff for myself on Amazon, but I was hesitant to do so, and I didn't do it in time because he wanted me, you know, as we've talked about, he's not a big shopper, but he loves to get gifts, you know, for myself. He loves me to pick stuff that I want because he wants it to be something I want, you know. So anyway, I didn't order the order, so now it's telling me, oh, it won't get to you until December 27th or 28th, and you know, so I haven't ordered anything yet. I don't know if I will or not. So this is going to be kind of cool the way I've got this. I was thinking just now that the pocket, yeah, see, nice. I like that because I love those pockets. I love it when pockets have space. But because of where the fold is, you have a little bit of room to put a card so you'll be able to see your card, and you could bring it even further down if you wanted. You know, totally up to you. But that, I like these pockets like this. I think I might do that if I can on the rest of them too. What time is it? Okay. Cutting it close, girl. Taking too long. Okay, where's my fold? Okay, I can't see it. There we go. And then on this one, I can put a larger journal card in here, or papers or whatever I want on the top, because there's plenty of space there. Let's see how they fold. Oh, nice and squishy. It feels pretty cool, actually. So there's one. Moving on. Let's get, you want to measure, don't go getting all cray-cray. You know how I do. I get excited, and then I end up doing it wrong. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna measure this over the edge so I have that folding space a little bit. Not probably as much. Is this paper like really crooked on that side? No, I'm good. I'm thinking, do I want this top part as my pockets, or these? Yeah, I think I want the top. That's pretty. That area is pretty. So I'm going to go just over, because I still want a frame, so I'm going to fold it in a little bit more. But that way I have started, you know, where I want that to be. So, okay. There we go. And I'm going to just go ahead, let's measure the height here. We want to make sure and compensate for that little 1/2 inch. We're going to fold it up. So I'll probably go ahead, and I want it to come down a little further than that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them right there, because that will give me space to cut this off on the edge, but also it'll give me space to fold. It'll give me room to still fold it and have my little frame that I like. Okay. And then this piece, I shouldn't have, like I did before, I should not have, I shouldn't have folded it, but I did. Oh well, it'll be okay. Okay, wait, how did I manage that? Oh, because I folded it all the way up. Tara Renee. All right, it's all right. I didn't make 2 of them. That's okay though, because I'm gonna go like that, like I did the last time. I have to take a little bit off the top here because it's kind of messed up, so. I didn't cut this quite as exact as I did the other one, because the top of this one is jacked up. There. Okay. All right, so there's 1, there's 2. We're just going to do our little fold. Let's see, is that in far enough? Yes. Okay. So that worked out good. Not bad. Not bad at all. And that's the bottom. Oh, so what else have I been doing? Let's see. So yesterday, before I went to the church, I went shopping and bought all the rest of the stuff I needed for my Christmas meal. I decided to make it really basic. I'm not going to make a huge amount of side dishes, because I know my kids and I know what they like. And I also know that Courtney and I, when we have a bunch of extra vegetable side dishes and different stuff like that, we end up wasting them if they're left over. So I decided to make it easy on myself, because I know I'm really not going to feel like making this meal. I'm going to be honest. But I'm excited to make the meal for my kids. You know what I should have done? Can anybody guess what I should have done? If we were live, I would have a contest right now to see who can guess what I messed up on. I didn't distress. I bet somebody out there saying, Tara, you didn't distress. But it's okay. I'll deal with it. Anyway, yeah, so I've tried to make it easy on myself. So I'm going to be making my turkey, a roasted turkey. And I need to get that. I'm going to brine it today so that it's ready on Monday. I've thawed it out, and I'm gonna do some brining on it this time. I don't usually do that, but I did it with a chicken recently, and oh my gosh, it made so much difference. So I'm doing it again. So anyway, I'm gonna do that, and then I also always inject seasonings into my turkey. So I'll be doing that and getting that all nice and prepped for Monday's baking to start early. And then today I baked a pumpkin pie, and I'm going to make 2 batches of cookies. And then I'm going to, what else am I going to do today? Oh, my 5-cup salad. So I'm going to try to get as much of all that stuff done. But my meal is going to consist of turkey, stuffing, well, dressing, because I don't ever stuff my turkey, so I don't want to call it stuffing because it's not really stuffing, it's dressing. I'm going to do dressing, turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, and homemade macaroni and cheese. It's a Paula Deen recipe that I love, and I used to use it all the time when Alex was still alive, and the kids and him loved it. And so I'm going to be making that, and it's super duper fattening and super duper delicious. I didn't fold these in quite enough, and they're a little less than the other side, this one, but that's okay. Yeah, so that's going to be my meal, and then dessert will be the pumpkin pie, the cookies, and the lovely 5-cup salad. So, yep, that's going to be it. What are you guys going to make? If you're going to be cooking dinner, put it in the comments below. I'd love to know what all do you guys do. What's like your traditional stuff, you know, that you make. You know what, guys? I might not be able to finish these. I've got 3 more, and there are 2 more? You know, 3. Where's my paper? Oh, here we go. Well, I've kind of got it cut already, so let's see how fast I can maneuver this. We're going to... Which side's uneven? Because I know I cut this really bad. I think it's this side. Yep, it is. And I think I just went too thin. I'm not sure. Let's see. I did, because now I can't fold it. Ah, Sarah! Well, I'm getting mad at myself. I started to do the growl that I do, and I messed it up. I started to go, almost sounded like I was choking for a second. I wasn't. Just in case anybody was worried. I'm fine. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, so that's what I'm making, and that's what I'll be doing later today. Well, it's Saturday, so that's what I did on Saturday. I've already baked the pie, though, so it's sitting on the cooling rack, which is awesome, because that's one thing down, you know. I love when I get stuff done. And cookies don't, I mean, they're, you know what I mean, they're not that time consuming. They're easy. Easy peasy, right? Okay. Let's see, is that brought in enough? Yes, it is. Looks a little off. I think that's just because of the paper, the way it's like a collage. Okay, and I'm going to put this as the bottom. I'm trying to hurry so we can decorate one. You know, I still have a hard time decorating on camera. I know it's so silly, you guys. I do it. I don't usually talk about it, but I'm just letting you know, if any of you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I haven't said this in a while, you know, and it's in your heart to do it, but you're scared, don't worry. Just do it afraid, okay? Just do it afraid. That's my advice to anybody who feels that they really want to do this, you know, because it's okay. It's okay. People are more, you know, the crafting community overall is extremely supportive people, and we understand each other, you know what I mean? We understand one another's ups and downs and, you know, little weird things about us, you know. I mean, we get it. We get the cluttery, we get the phobias, we get the hoarding, we get all those things. We get the mistakes, the happy mistakes. We get that those happen, and so you won't find, I mean, when people are critical in the crafting community, it really annoys me, because, I mean, I'm like, seriously, you never make mistakes? and you don't put yourself out there, you know, to feel vulnerable around people, you've never done that, because that's exactly what the people who get on YouTube are doing. They're putting themselves out there, and they're hoping that people will like them and that they'll enjoy hanging out with them and making friends, you know. And that's really, because all of us that are doing YouTube are not actors. We're not professionals. We're not, I mean, some of us, yes, some of us are professional artists, and that's awesome. But most of us are just housewives, grandmothers, mothers, you know, people who have jobs outside of the home, people who just love to craft and got tired of doing it all by themselves and wanted to have a community where they could kind of make their own family and their own group of friends, which is what we've done here at Tara's Take and what they do on Shabby Dabby Doodah and every other channel that you love to watch. You know, you've got that community of fellowship, and I encourage you guys to talk to each other in the comments. You don't really do that a lot, and I hope that you will, because there's so many wonderful, I can tell you from personal experience that all of you are absolutely blessings from the Lord. I'm not kidding. You guys are amazing. If you have not joined our Facebook group, and if you are a member of the Facebook group, but you haven't really participated and put anything out there, please put something out there and please join our group, because we really want more and more people, not to make the group huge, not to, you know, it's to have that community of people that support each other and love on each other, like each other's things, give each other ideas, tips, tricks, that kind of thing. I mean, that's really what it's all about. And there's just, I have so many members who aren't participating on the group, and I'm encouraging you right now. This is my invitation. Please, please join in and be a part with us on there, because we want you to be. There's people that are top contributors on the Facebook group all the time, and they are the first ones, they would be the first ones to tell you, please, please join in, because we love hearing from each other. We love supporting each other. And a lot of friendships have been made, you know, and it happens on groups. You make friends. That's where many of you who are with me, and you guys know who you are, many of you who are with me, I met on other crafting groups in Facebook, and we became friends, and then you guys joined me here and became members of the family here at Tara's Take, and y'all know who you are. And it's like, it's totally worth it to be a part of any community you can be in. And I know you've probably got your favorites, and some of you are already so busy with other groups that it's hard to join another one. And if that's the case, awesome. Then make sure that you contribute to that group, okay? Because I promise you, the people who monitor and the people who run that group or who started that group, it encourages them so much to see you on there. It encourages me to see you guys with me. So yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. So anyway, if you're not a member of the Facebook group, there is a link in the description box, but it says, I still haven't changed it. That's horrible. Creatives Inspired Corner. But we did change the name to Creative Cuties. So that's the name of the Facebook group that's affiliated with Tara's Take. And I was looking the other day and I was thinking, should I have named it Tara's Take like everybody else has their groups, you know, that are named after their channel? I don't know. At the time, I didn't want, I don't know. At the time, I was trying to be more descriptive in the name toward what we do, not toward myself. I've never wanted to make this channel all about Tara, you know. So I think we'll keep it at Creative Cuties. But I was thinking the other day, should I have done that so people know where to find it? Not for the sake of my name, because that's the reason I didn't do it, was because I didn't want my name out there all over the place like I'm Miss Wonderful, and, you know, it just wasn't my thing. Not that it's bad, not that anything's bad about people, but my name is in the name of my channel and my Etsy shop, so I didn't want it to be like that. And I also do have my Facebook page. That's Tara's Take. I have a Facebook page, and you can find me under the name of the channel. It's the same name for the page. I've been getting a little more active on there because I've noticed I have a lot of followers, and I didn't realize how many folks were following me on there. And one day I was like, what's this? And I opened this box, and it's like, oh, you have this many followers. And I was really surprised. So thank you so much if you're a follower of my Facebook page. I am trying to get more active on there and promote like the DigiKits, the shop, the videos, and, you know, let that be more where I focus on my stuff, you know. So, because I didn't put it out there that much, because I really, to be honest with you, I feel kind of insecure about that page, because Facebook is really kind of hard to understand. And I think I told you guys that before, but it's challenging to really get what they're, like, how to set things up. And like, I'm still trying to do certain things that they're like, oh, your access to this is denied. And every time I'll go in to try and set something, it'll tell me, oh, you need to do this, or you need to do that. And it's just not letting me open up pages that I need to open to start certain benefits of the page, I guess I'd say. And it's kind of frustrating. I don't feel, I even left feedback the other day telling them, because they have this box telling us, you know, what do you think? And I said, I think this. And I told them it's not good. You guys, this is, I tried to open this. It told me I didn't have access. I tried to open that. It said it's not available. I'm like, then why is the link there for us to use if it's not, you know, if we're not going to be able to use it? So yeah, as I can figure out more and more about that, I will. And then also I have a coffee that didn't really take off, so I just kind of stopped paying a lot of attention to it. And then I had someone tell me that they were trying to open it and the link wasn't working, so I am going to try and fix that for you guys. And maybe I'll promote that a little more for those of you who do want to, you know, support the channel that way. It's every little bit is completely, utterly appreciated, because this is my full-time job. This and my Etsy shop, you know, and to be honest, it's not been as productive as I had hoped, but it has only been, you know, 1.5 years for the channel and 2 years for the shop. I was told by somebody who is very productive in Etsy that it took them 3 years to get their shop really off the ground. So I'm trying to look at it like that. But, you know, it's a challenge to start your own thing and not really, I don't have any training, so I'm doing this all on my own. Yeah, so it's a challenge. So any encouragement, any encouraging words, thumbs up on the videos, likes or subscribers, any gifts that you give, anything to, you know, that keeps the channel going is 100% appreciated. And yeah, so thank you so much for all those of you that do give or join in the members only thing. And you know, I love you guys. I love you whether you give or not, but you know what I'm saying. I just want to acknowledge that there are those who have really helped me, and I love you. So, and I don't want you to ever think I'm ignoring you, because I'm not. I want you to be acknowledged. So I love you guys. Okay. I don't talk well about that kind of stuff. As you can tell, I get kind of nervous because I'm just not a self-promoter, which is kind of funny, because in this business, I guess you need to be a self-promoter. Pam is really good at it. Pam on the Paper Outpost, she's so good at, she's out there, man. She's like, here's this and this and this and this, and you know, and I'm just looking like she's doing so good. And I'm so happy for her. But I'm not good at that. So just forgive me if I'm stuttering around and acting silly about it. But I'm just not. There we go. Okay. All right. I always used to tell people when I would try to do sales, I'm like, the only thing I really am good at selling is the gospel. I am good at, praise the Lord, I'm good at leading people to Christ. That's my biggest gift when if you're going to put the label selling something. I mean, seriously, you know what I'm saying? Like really sharing something with someone. I wasn't bad at Mary Kay, to be honest, because I was a makeup wearer and I do makeup really well. And so, yeah, I was pretty good at Mary Kay. And Avon. Avon kind of sells itself, though. It always did. It's not as popular now, but Avon always sold itself back in the day. Remember, girls? Who's been an Avon girl? An Avon lady? I was an Avon lady 3 different times in my life. My mother was an Avon lady. I don't think my sister was. No, my sister wasn't. She didn't like to do sales. Okay, what time is it? Oh, I am really sorry. This is taking longer than I had thought. Okay, so I'm gonna wait and glue this one after. I'm gonna grab one and decorate. Let's just do this little guy. He's pretty. He's already got his closure and everything on, so let me see. What do I have here? I don't know. We've got some little side strips that I had done. These are cute. I'm looking. I don't know if I'm going to use these, but let's see. Nope, this one's a little wide. First of all, I'm going to put a face. I need a face on this. I know that much. Let's see. No, those aren't faces. Sorry. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's hard because you don't have, you try to keep things at your fingertips. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's see. What do we have here that we can tear? I think these are all kind of too bright. She might look good. Off to the side, just her. Like if I just tore around her. Make her kind of skinny. Oh, well, I was going to tear the bottom off anyway, so that's okay. All right, and let's just do a little bit of something around the edges here. Let's see if this will work. I was just going to add, I don't want to rub and I don't want to mess her up, but I do want to yellow her down because I need her to, I'm wondering, oh good, see I could make her show, that's good. And then let's see, this gold is pretty. I'm wondering, you know what I like to do? I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. I don't know if it'll look good is what I'm saying, but I'm going to try. Let's see. I like to take this, okay, and double it up and twist it, okay, like that, and then do it again so that it makes it thicker, and then use it and then glue it onto stuff and use it as like a lace. Not lace, but like that. I think I'll put it on the bottom. I think that's cute. So I'm going to go ahead and run some glue. This glue gun is just not cooperative as much as I like. But I think it was that one glue stick. I know it seems weird. I've never seen that happen before. But I think it was the glue stick I used that day. It wouldn't pull through the gun. We'll see, because the other glue gun is absolutely ludicrous. I might try, Pam had mentioned, thank you Pam, she's one of our sisters here in our family. She had mentioned that she loves the glue guns from the dollar store, so I was thinking I should do that today before I forget. Run down to the dollar store and buy one just to see, because I'm pretty sure my dollar store has them too. So there's the bottom, okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put her underneath. So it kind of looks a little bit like grass coming up. That's what I was thinking when I did it. And then these are flowers that are just on a strip of paper that I embossed on packing paper, okay? And I'm thinking I'm going to put this at the top because I don't know. Let's see if I have any. Oh, wait, this one. Nothing's impossible. I like that. And then I'll have her there. I like it. And then that's the closure. And we'll put, I don't know what we'll put on the top. We got to put something on the top. But we're putting this on the bottom. And I dropped my glue, so let me grab it. Of course I did. This one kind of came together quicker. I'm excited. Usually I know I don't show it, but I struggle. I know that you guys probably are like, what? You struggle? Yep, I struggle to do this. I'm like, inside my own head, I'm like, okay, Tara, hurry up. You're going too slow. You're taking forever to make up your mind. And then I talk to you guys alone, like you message me and stuff. And you're so kind and you're so sweet and you're so loving. And I'm like, why are you so worried? Don't worry. These people are your friends. Oh, I like that. I like that. I love when I get to use these dorky little fun things that I made that are just so nothing simple, you know. I love that. I know you guys do too, because they're not dorky. They're cute. And they always highlight things so pretty, you know. You know what I might do is put this one on the top and then put like another phrase on there because that would be pretty. Or we could do this guy on the top with a phrase. Would that look good? I don't know. It's kind of, I like the purple, but it might be a little too much. This does not look good. I love these though. On the vintage book music paper. Oh, those were so fun. I really did enjoy doing those. These are nice. The blue, I don't know. I think it's not the right color. I think it's not the right color. What do you think? I could put this little lady up there. Let's see, is she wide enough or too wide? She's probably too big. Oh, she'd be pretty on there though. Look. On top of this, maybe. I remember I took her off of something the other day that I put her on, and she's been hanging here waiting. She's just waiting. She's like, I will be used eventually. Oh, and then we have all these too. We have all kinds of these. Would any of these look decent? Because some of these are like Tim Holtz, and they're like this. Watch, I'll show you. They're like a trim. I don't think they're necessarily the right color. Let me see. What's this one? That one's kind of nice. Yeah, it's kind of dark. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Just glancing through really quick. If that one were... Where's my thingy? Let's see. I'm looking at the paper. I'm thinking that maybe it's too much of the same look. But this is just a strip of a scrap of a piece. I don't even know if it was a digi. I think it might have been one of Tina's. I'm not sure. I don't know if that would work. I don't think so. Nope. I think I'm going to use this one. Okay. All right. Oh, and you know what, you guys? I'm going to show you something. We are going to make a journal out of this box. It's a Kleenex box. My starter. But I liked it because I was thinking, you know, look at that spine. That is a spine. And even though it would be, you know, narrower pages, it's the same height as my usual journals. But can you imagine that as a chunky little monkey? Wouldn't that be cute? I thought, oh my gosh, I like the way this one happened to unfold. I think it was a Scotty's box. Let's see. No, it's a Safeway. I got it at Safeway. It's a Signature Select Ultra Softly tissue box, just in case you like the idea. And yeah, look at that. Albertsons probably has them too, because I think they're Signature as well now, since they bought out Safeway. But anyway, I'm going to put her down. Oh, wait, we want gold. I want gold on her, because there's gold around the butterfly, so we got to have things match that way. All those accents and stuff. Plus, it makes her look like she's framed a little bit, and that always looks lovely to me. Lovely to my eyeballs. I love it. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have so much to do, and it's already 10 o'clock. It's going to be awesome. I talked to my son this morning. Please keep him in your prayers. He's been having a lot of sciatica pain in his left leg, and he just started that new job, and he's like, Mom, I don't want to mess this up. It's a really good job, and it's a really, really great opportunity for him. He's working 10 hours, 3 days a week, and he got to choose the days he works. He makes really good money for Frito-Lay, and yeah, and he gets paid weekly. I mean, it's just a great, great opportunity for him, because now he has days to go to the doctor, to go do his business, you know, do his banking, anything he needs to do. And he also has time to write. The Lord just blessed him so much with this job. So yeah, please be praying for him, because he's going to the ER today. And I told him to call his doctor's office, because his next appointment is on the 6th, and he's going to have to change it because that's a day he works. And the bad part, you see, Joey was shot when he was 16, so he has a really jacked up leg, 2 jacked up legs. And that's one of the reasons that he dealt with the drugs, because he was in so much pain all his life. And so, you know, he's like, I don't even, he goes, Mom, I'm not even thinking about taking anything for this pain other than something legitimate. And the ibuprofen's making his stomach sick, and the gabapentin they gave him at the doctor, combined with the ibuprofen, I think is just, it's making him really sick, and it's not really helping the pain because the sciatica nerve is getting so bad. So yeah, I told him to call his doctor, and because they've already been talking about going to a pain center. I said, and that way you can get an injection in the leg for that sciatica pain. And I've had that, and it worked, and it went away. And I had to have 2 injections in my past, and then it's never come back, praise God. And I told him, you know, just tell your doctor you need to get a referral. So that is the goal. What did we have on this one? Nothing is impossible. We're going to use this one. Did we tear this one? No, that one's cut. So we're just going to highlight it. Yeah, so all my prayer warriors, thank you, sisters. I love you. I appreciate you. Joey appreciates it. Okay. Get this in here like this. We want everything to be matchy-matchy for this one. What time is it? I still went over as usual. But we're almost done. I love the little grass at the bottom, the gold grass. I think that's so cute. Okay, so there we go. There's our girl. We could still put something over here if we wanted to, but I'm not going to right now. I'm just going to let this dry. It's kind of still wet on the top, so we're going to tuck it in. But there we go. So she's covered a little bit, but not bad. I mean, you know, you can still see her. There we are. So there's my piece. You open it. And you can also, of course, decorate your inside pockets, which I probably will. I just don't have time right now, because it took me too long to put them together, but I only have one left to put together at least, so that's good. I'll go ahead and do thumb holes in these. I think they'll look good. And there we go. There we go. Get a little bit of ink on there. Okay, so there we go. There's our piece. I hope you guys had fun and that you felt inspired and that you give them a try. And if you do, please let me know. Please, if you did enjoy today's video, give me a thumbs up. I'm never good at this. I'm sorry. I stumble over myself every time. But I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up for the video. And if you'd make a comment and say hi, I'd really love to hear from you. And also, if you're not a part of the Tara's Take family and you've stayed with me to the end, please think about subscribing to the channel and becoming a family member. And I pray the Lord blesses you greatly and richly this week into our new year. I love you so much. I appreciate you, my friends, very much. And be safe, okay? God bless you. Bye-bye.